So this is a video for those souls who are slated to get off the reincarnation wheel and are taking their next step up to become an ascended master that's going to continue their life in another world after this one. Basically, what I'm going to tell you is how you can get off the wheel of karma and the wheel of reincarnation, or the wheel of the law of sowing and reaping. How to get off this and have this be your last incarnation into this earth, into this density, into this duality. Essentially, and this can be substantiated by many of the near-death experiences and also many of the quantum hypnotic healing therapy sessions where people delve into past lives. And why is the knowledge of past lives relevant to this? It is because past lives will reveal to you exactly what it is. Past lives that you have lived, and you will see that in the recurrence of your lifetimes, you have been many different characters in this life. You've been a villain and a hero. You've been a devil and a saint. And these lives continue to cycle because of what we sow. And this is a biblical cosmic law. You will reap what you sow. And so in order to interrupt this sowing and reaping cycle, you have to understand what you need to stop sowing. And the big one, a big one that in particularly a lot of Christians are involved in, is the activity of exposing the darkness, exposing the evil ones, which is really just another word for passing the blame and pointing the finger. And it is this blaming and judging of another soul guilty of a certain crime committed in this lifetime that will indict you as the accuser, because in your ignorance of not knowing your past lives, the fact that you have been a criminal in another lifetime that was guilty then, in this ignorance, you keep putting seeds in the ground that you have to harvest, that you have to reap. And the seeds of blaming, accusing those who do crimes, in doing so, you're really accusing yourself for the actions that you have done in a past life. but that you're not aware of because you don't remember. Jesus said, "Judge not, lest you be judged." This doesn't make any sense unless you have insights into past lives and insights into the law of sowing and reaping, which keeps your harvesting going and going and going. You need to stop judging darkness, because you cannot judge this darkness without indicting yourself in your past life. So, the way to get off this wheel of reincarnation, or reaping and sowing and reaping rather, is to stop putting the seeds of accusation and judgment and condemnation and blame into your fertile ground right now. Because only your actions are going to be judged, not those who are doing wrong right now. They are going to have their own karma, and they get to be possibly the good guy in the next life. But you get to be the bad guy again, because you are still caught up in self-righteous judgment. Let it be. Let it go. The harvest will come to an end if you stop putting the seeds into the ground. What you need to do is get out of this judgmental duality. Get out of eating from the tree of knowledge of good and evil and judging those who do evil. Do not judge, for you will be judged. And most people that have a near-death experience, they find this out in their life review. And in that life review, they see the shit that they have done in their lifetime. And once you are confronted with that consciously, how can you, with any right, judge another person that is committing shit? You can't, without indicting yourself. So stop pointing fingers. Stop calling out darkness, because you're only indicting your own darkness. Stop the self-righteousness. If you want to get off this wheel of reincarnation, or incarnating again and again and again, find the point of neutrality, of non-judgment. Because if I judge you, I'm judging myself, because I have been guilty of some heinous crime in a past life. The point is to neutralize this judgment, to not keep repeating eating from the tree of knowledge of good and evil, but only to eat from the tree of life, which is love. To see every soul, no matter what they are engaged in right now, as a divine soul, and to treat them with love, with divine love, unconditional love. This life has all the mechanisms in place to settle the scores. You do not have to do that. God does not judge, nor does the sun judge, nor do you need to judge. This life will settle the score. And it might take several lifetimes for several people. This is the secret of how you can stop reaping and having to come back here through multiple lifetimes until you figure it out. So I gave you a little clue here. You can take this shortcut or try it again and be surprised in your next lifetime.